It finally came. So the story behind this is I backed the Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson Leatherbound Kickstarter, which comes with more than just the Leatherbound book. I did the top tier with the numbered book. They shipped it out to me quite a while ago, and it got lost in shipping. And it took a while to sort of be like, well, we got to give it a month to make sure it's not just very, very slow. But then we both decided through support, yes, this is a lost package. Tried to do the Find My Package, didn't work. So they sent me a new one, including with the correct numbering. So that was amazing of them to be able to resend that to me, and it has finally arrived. So I thought I'd do an unboxing, because this is very exciting. So on this side, we've got the Dragonsteel logo, and on this side of the box, it says, "These words are accepted," which is, if you've read Stormlight Archive, you know what that is. All right, so I am going to unbox this and see what's inside. All right, I have an idea of what's in there, but the specifics will be interesting. All righty, get that open. All right, so, okay, let's start with the book. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. We've got the Words of Radiance, numbered, Dragonsteel logo. All right, let's move this out of the way for a second. In fact, I'll just put it on the ground. Okay, let's get this open. This is the main event. Don't want to bury the lead here. If you're clitter clatter, that is Rocky playing with his toy. He's also very happy about this. All right. And inside the box is, ta-da, another box. All right. Well, let's get this box out. I wonder what's in the box. Is it just Russian doll of boxes? Okay. This, I believe, should open somehow. Let's see. Oh, it's sealed like this. It is another box in the box. Alrighty. 2 volumes here. Words of Radiance, Volume 1 and 2 of Words of Radiance. It says, "Attention, while these books are meant to be read and enjoyed, please be aware that things like sweat, lotion, and hand sanitizer might contribute to rubbing off foil. Due to the artisan nature of these books and the texture on the leather, it is perfectly normal for there to be light imperfections in the foil. This adds to the individual character of the book. No 2 copies are perfectly alike. All editions, both signed and unsigned, are delivered to us pre-packaged from the bindery and have been sent unopened straight to you." All right, and there's what to do if it's damaged. I am going to open this up and see what the books look like, of course. But as they said, they're not really meant for reading. They're more like bookshelf trophies. But you can read them, of course. All right. Ooh, look at this box. Okay. We've got all the honor blades here. All right, and then each one's individually wrapped as well. Let's pull out Volume 1 if we can. Careful. Ooh, they're so pretty. Inside of the box is this red velvet. Ooh, okay. Words of Radiance, Volume 1. "The ancient oaths have at last been spoken." And then the front is this nice foil, the spine, and then golden pages. I am going to open this up. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this Volume 2 is the same, but it says, "The Knights Radiant must stand again." All right. So, let's get this plastic off carefully. Ooh. And this, of course, will go on my bookshelf in my office. I feel like I have to get the Way of Kings leatherbound now to make it a set. But they are expensive. All right. Okay, and for those who don't know, this is the second book of the Stormlight Archive series, which the fifth book just released. So now is a great time to get started. Wow. We've got art right in the front here. I'm gonna, I don't know if I should get closer or not, but look at this beautiful art. That's Shalon. Wow. I don't know if I've seen all this art before. Here's the map of the world. Wow, more art. Beautiful. And then Words of Radiance, signed 1315. Nice. All right, let's get a close-up of that. All right. So that's Brandon Sanderson's signature, the number 1315. We've got all this different art in the front. In the book itself. All right, is there anything in the back? Oh, there is more art in the back. That's Shalon again. Okay. Now let's open up volume 2. All right, and again, this says the Knights Radiant must stand again. All right. Yes, there is more art. Wow. All right, I'm gonna get closer again. So here's the cover and the back and the spine. Wow, this art, gorgeous. Wow. Oh, there's a lot. Beautiful. There's more art throughout. That's great. Okay, well these are definitely beautiful, but that is not all that was in this box. So let's take a look at the rest. Oh, okay, it's a package that says Dragonsteel on it. Let's open it up. Ooh, lots of stuff in here. Okay. There's more. Oh, this comes out. Okay, perfect. All right, Stormlight playing cards. Nice. Okay. I may have to get, if anyone wants a closer look at any of these, I will give it. Let's actually just get close to the camera for this part. So I can show you these, but I'm not going to like individually open all of these. Video would take forever, but if there is anything specific you want to see, I can show that. So here's the Stormlight playing cards. We've got, what is this? Creme soda. Oh, these are the coasters. So these are just some fun coasters. We got some pins. This is a Dragonsteel Prime pin and Literal Monster pin. Who is that? Okay. Might be Veil, I'm not entirely sure. And then we've got Words of Radiance 10-year anniversary, Brandon Sanderson, book 2 of the Stormlight Archive. Looks like maybe a bookmark or just a placard. That's going on display for sure. That's beautiful. Look at the, all right. Let's come back over here. So we've got something in here. This has a seal on it. I'm going to not cut through the seal if I can avoid it, although I may have to. I think, oh, it's gonna come off whole. Okay, perfect. All right. Ooh, this is another book that came with the Kickstarter. Thought it was book-shaped. This is Dragonsteel Prime, a Sanderson curiosity. It says on the back, once I hoped this would be the book that made me famous. Today it is but a curiosity. Fortunately, it is an interesting one. So the story behind Dragonsteel Prime is, I believe he wrote this while he was in college as his senior thesis. And it previously was only available to read, the one copy was available to read at the BYU library. And now he's finally published it, so we can all read it without having to visit the library to read it. And it is kind of his initial ideas about the Cosmere, is my understanding. So this is not canon to the current Cosmere arcs, but may have some similarities. So that should be interesting. I'm not going to open that one yet. All right, and then this has everything else. This is a huge box. All right, we got all the Night Order symbols, and then we've got the honor blades at the top there. All right. Let's get this open. Okay. And then one thing that's not in here is also his 5th secret project, Isles of the Emberdark. I am getting a copy of that as well, but it's not out yet, so that'll come out next year. Oh, this is just things to keep it dry. I was like, what is that? Ooh, okay. So, because I backed it at the top tier, these are all individually specific Night Order swag related to a specific Knight's Order. There's 10 orders of the Knights Radiant. And so this is the Stone Ward, and it's got a pin, it's got some other jewelry. I don't know what you'd call those. They're called charm sets, they're charms. And then also a banner that you can hang. So I'm gonna hang as many of these banners as I can. But here, I'll pull these out and I'll just flip through them because there are 10 of them. I'm not going to open them all right now, but I will probably open the ones that are my favorite at least afterwards. All right, so we've got Windrunner, a lot of people's favorite. We've got Stone Ward, Else Caller, Skybreaker, Edge Dancer, and I hope I am in frame because I can actually monitor what I'm seeing. All right, Truth Watcher, Dustbringer, Will Shaper, and Bondsmith. Oh, there's one more. And Lightweaver. Lightweaver was hiding, as they do. All right, well, this is really cool. I've got a bunch of new pins. I've got the beautiful books. I'm definitely gonna have to decorate my bookshelf with a lot of these. Very happy with it. I'm so glad it came. Again, let me know if you wanna get a closer look at any of this. There's a lot in here. But yeah, if you have interest, I can always make a follow-up video. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time.